Hey y'all, it's Elizabeth and Adeline, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, I'm Elizabeth. This is Adeline. She's 8 months today, and I have Emmett, who is 4, and I have my husband who's, whoa, the sun just got real bright. I have a husband who's in the Navy, and we're currently stationed in Hawaii. So this is Adeline's 8th month update. I didn't get the 7th month one up because just, I don't know, a lot of things were going on, and by the time I really thought about it, I got sick and I didn't feel good. So it was like slowly approaching to her 8th month, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the 8th month one and we'll just do it, whatever, it's fine. So she's 8 months today, and a lot has happened. She started crawling. She can crawl basically everywhere. At first she would kind of just stay in the living room, and now she like will go everywhere and anywhere I am basically. So I gotta like shut the doors and keep gates up and all that stuff. She's also standing. She'll pull up anything, her crib, the couch, her Zany Zoo, anything. So that's been fun. Emmett definitely did not pull up, did not start crawling. I think he started crawling like she's been crawling for a while. She's been crawling around. I remember I did my 6-month video and she was just like on the cusp of crawling. So it's been a while. I did it back at the end of August. So, because usually it's always been around when she's like 6.5 months or 5.5 months or whatever, because that's usually when by the time I get to film it and edit it. And okay, I'm rambling. Anyway, so yeah. She's been doing that. She's been eating a lot more solids now. I just introduced solids at that point. She eats 3 meals a day basically. It's just like vegetables. I've been slowly starting giving her meat now. She had, what did we eat the other day? Oh, beef. And she had sausage today, like in a little casserole. And I gave her eggs. I'm giving her peanut butter. And she's done fine. Avocado, anything and everything basically she's been eating. So she's still in 3 to 6 month closing. They're slowly starting to get a little small. She's still in 6 months. Like this is her little 6-month onesie that I haven't worn up. Well, she hasn't worn a lot, which I should have her wear a lot. And it fits really great. It's not too tight or anything. All her Halloween stuff is 9 months, and it's huge on her. So, yeah, she's starting to find out where her bows are, and we'll pull them off. She's drooling really bad because she did get a tooth. Let me see if I can show you guys. Say cheese. Cheese, I don't know if you guys can see it. Cheese. It's the bottom left tooth. Cheese. I don't know if you could see that in that point. Anyways, so she's been super drooling a lot, and it's taken a while to get in. I've been feeling it, and finally I think it's white, yeah, white in there. So, white in there, so it'll pop up any day now. Well, hopefully. She had like a rash, so I guess that was like a teething rash for a while. I didn't really know what that was. And we've been sick, so she's gotten the end of the sickness. She has a stuffy nose, so she's still nursing. She nurses 5 times a day. That's how much she did before we started solids. She does like the morning before her nap, usually around lunch sometimes if I remember. At 5 o'clock usually, because that's what time she wakes up from her nap. She still naps twice a day, and it's like 10 o'clock and usually, and then 2:33, yeah, 2 like around this time. So usually like 2:33, 3:30, depending on what we're doing and all that stuff. So she'll nurse sometimes before that nap, like I said, and she'll nurse after she wakes up sometimes. It just depends on if I remember what time it is, and then she nurses at night before she goes to bed. So her biggest nursing is usually in the morning. Sometimes if, you know, we go too long, or I skip that one before her nap, or one when she wakes up from her nap at night, she'll nurse a lot too. So that's been that. Speaking of nursing, she will take the bottle. She took it from my friend, and she's taken it from Ben before. So I decided to leave her with a sitter the other night, and she didn't take as much as she wanted to, because I forgot to tell her, like, if she'll spit it out, you know, just kind of just keep trying, because she'll do that. She gets really distracted and whatnot. She does that when she's nursing, so I forgot to tell them that, but she only drank about 2 ounces of it. And we've upgraded her passies to the 6-month and up passy. She had no problem. Emmett had a really hard time, I remember, when he did it, so I kind of waited because I wanted, I don't know, they were kind of big on her mouth at first, so. And she's gotten this little mole on her leg. I didn't know babies could get moles. Little mole. So I think that's new. I don't think she had that last time. And she weighed, at her little appointment, she weighed 15 pounds. I don't know if I talked about that. But she was like 16 pounds last time I weighed her, which was a while ago, so she might be a little bit, way more than that. Yeah, she's been talking now a lot more. She hasn't been talking for a while, but now she loves to say dada, and like she'll kind of talk a lot more. I was worried about that for a while because she wasn't talking. I was like, I think she must be talking. But she'll sometimes cruise along surfaces like couches or bed, like Emmett in his room. His bed is really low to the ground, so I'll put her on there sometimes and she'll kind of like walk across it, not too much, but she's not really stepping yet, so I'm like, okay, don't walk yet. But I'm wondering if she'll be walking probably quicker than Emmett. Emmett was 14 months and when he started walking, so she can take her time if she wants to. It'll be interesting if she does it before Ben gets back. Oh, that's gonna be when we go for Halloween. She loves her brother still so much. She loves our neighbor. My neighbor's husband, he like loves kids. He's so good with kids. Every time he's around, she like gravitates toward him. It's really funny. She's pretty ticklish up in her armpits and her neck and her belly, not so much. But yeah, so she ate a whole half quesadilla yesterday. So her appetite's been it's been off for a little bit because I think she's been eating sick. So it's been slowly starting to get better. I've given her a couple tomatoes. She doesn't really like those so much, but I'm gonna keep trying. Sleeping has gotten a lot better. I slept, we were in the middle of sleep training when I filmed my last video with her, and she basically will go to bed around 7:30, 7:45. Like, she's pretty easy to lay down. Sometimes 8 if we get out too late, and then she usually wakes up around 7. Sometimes she'll wake up around 6 or 7:30, 6:30. I guess 6 to 7:30 is a good window for her. She really sleeps past 7:30. And then she, like I said, she sleeps at 10 usually again, and when she's tired, and sometimes it's before that if she gets up earlier. So if she gets up at like 6:30, it's 9:30 is when she's ready for night-night. And don't pull it off. Don't pull it off. And then she wakes up usually right before lunch, and then we eat lunch, hang out, do whatever we need to do, and go out. She used to like sleep in the Tula and stuff at stores, but she doesn't really anymore, even if she's tired. I think she wants to, but she doesn't want to miss out. And then she naps usually in the afternoon, and then wakes up around 4:30 or 5. So, and then she goes to bed, and then that's it. That's her schedule. So she's really pretty easygoing. She loves to be held by me. She's starting to do better with strangers and stuff, like the babysitters. When they came, she kind of cried, and then they were fine, and then all that other stuff. I'm trying to teach her sign language. That's been fun. And she does a straw cup. She does pretty good. She's still working on it. Sometimes I think she drinks too much, and she's like, she does that. But she's doing good. She's working on that. She likes. I haven't tried like a regular sippy cup, just because they're really hard to use. I mean, I have a tumbler one that I got from my mother-in-law, but I can't even suck out of it. And that was the problem, sip out of it, or whatever. That was the problem with Emmett. Like, I got him these sippy cups, and they just weren't too hard to, like, sip out of. So, I haven't tried, like, I want to get the one that I did a review on, the Munchkin 360 cup, where you can kind of drink that way and see how she does with that one. But we're kind of I introduced that Emmett a little later because it just came out, but he was older, so I definitely want to do that eventually. So that's what she's been doing and up to. I forgot one more thing. She can wave hi. Usually, can you say hi? Can you say hi? Hi. Hi, Adeline. Hi. She only does it when like she wants to do it. She never does it on command. Hi. Like, we were outside with the neighbors, I was like, hi, Adeline. She'll be like, hi, or go like this, hi. You say bye-bye? Hi. Hi. Can you do it? Hi. There you go. Hi. And she loves to play peekaboo. I'll do peekaboo with her and she'll like take the thing and play peekaboo with me. So that's been a lot of fun. Thanks for watching and we'll talk to you soon again. We'll talk to you soon again. Ready? Bye.